Okay guys, welcome to Pilates. Today, if you have a booty band at home, you can add this into today's program, but you don't need it if you don't have one. So we're going to start by getting our body nice and warm, moving through our joints. So start on hands and knees. We're going to go back into a child's pose. Reach your hands forward, chest towards the floor. Then we're going to come forward, bring our hips towards the floor, and lift the chest into a little back bend. So you don't want to strain yourself here, so don't go too far. And then back to the floor and into child's pose. So we'll go through these two positions, really focusing on opening our upper back, chest, and back. And then back to child's pose. Forward. Back in. And sit back. Right, come to all fours once again. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift your hips up into downward dog. Keep your feet bent as much as you need to. And we'll just drop one heel at a time. Getting that length through the back of the legs. Awesome. Bend one knee. We're going to bring that leg next to our hand. And then use the same arm as your front leg to go into a big rotation. Hand up to the side. And then step back to downward dog. Lift your other leg into that long lunge and rotate. You can drop your knee down too. So go through that a few more times. Alternating each side. Lunge to twist. Really open up the chest and the spine as you do that. Awesome. Let's do one more each side. Beautiful. Right, we're going to swivel over onto our back now. So lying on your back, you're going to hug your knees into your chest. You just draw some little circles, massaging the lower back here. Go side to side, up and down, whatever feels good. And then bring your arms out by your side. We're going to take both of our knees over to one side, getting a nice twist. Inhale through the center and then exhale over to the other side. Keep those arms on the floor, shoulders on the floor. We don't want to twist so far that our shoulder is lifting. So just listen to your range of motion. Not pushing it too far. One more each side. Beautiful. All right, plant your feet down, knees bent, and we're going to tuck our pelvis under so that our lower back is nice and flat on the floor. So we got that whole back nice and flush. We're going to go into some pelvic floor activation. So I want you to take two hands, find your hip bone, two fingers, sorry, on one hand. Find your hip bone and then walk those fingers in about an inch towards your pelvis. And then push down. And this is where we're going to feel our transverse abdominis or our TA muscle switching on. But to start with, we want to pulse and activate our pelvic floor without switching on that TA. So we just want to squeeze and lift the pelvic floor and then relax. If you feel that muscle underneath your fingers tightening, then you're doing a bit too much of a contraction. So just pull it back a little bit and really just try and focus on squeezing that pelvic. Beautiful. Once you've got that down, we're going to squeeze the pelvic floor, lift it up, and then activate your TA. You want to think about your two hip bones coming in together to activate that TA there, and then fully relax. So squeeze and lift the pelvic floor, then switch over to TA, and then relax completely. Squeeze and lift, TA on, and relax. 2 more here, squeeze and lift, and relax. And last one, squeeze and lift, and relax. All right, now we're going to keep those activations as we go into leg lifts, where we keep our leg bent. We just lift one leg off the mat, knee on top of hip, and then bring it down. So we're going to engage pelvic floor and T8, and then lift. Then slowly come down and re-engage everything. Little leg lift, and then relax. And this isn't going to be a hard or difficult contraction. We're just switching those muscles off, getting our mind to muscle connection ready for the rest of the class. Really focus on relaxing that pelvic floor between every breath. Beautiful. You can stay here and stay at this level, or if you'd like to progress, then we can bring both of our legs up into tabletop, shins parallel to the roof, knees together, and our back is still nice and flush. We're going to activate the pelvic floor, the TA, and then go into a toe tap and relax. Engage, slowly lower that leg down, touch your toe on the floor, and reach back up. Engage. Beautiful. And then we're going to connect our breath to this. So we're going to inhale as we lift our leg up. Exhale as we go down. So it might be a bit opposite to what you feel like. But as we exhale, our pelvic floor kind of contracts automatically. So we're going to build on that contraction. Good. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you lift up. Awesome. One more each side. Beautiful. All right. You can either stay here or you can go back to feet flat for our next one. We're going to get into a bit of an ab sequence. So bring your hands behind your ears, legs in tabletop or flat. We're going to curl up, lifting the shoulders off the floor. Reach the arms towards your ankles. Bring them back to your head and then lower the shoulders back down. And again, our goal here is to keep the back flat the whole way through. So if you find your back is lifting a little bit, you might have to drop your legs and just focus on keeping that control there. Beautiful. So we're going to exhale as we reach and contract. Inhale as we come back. Exhale to contract. Inhale to come back. Beautiful. 2 more here. And the last one, we're going to pause here with our arms stretched out, and we're going to go into arm pulses. Just really focus on that breathing. Keep the back flat, ribs down. Awesome. Doing good. Keep those ribs pressing down, shoulders off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1. Awesome. Have a quick break if you need, or you can stay here. And then we're going to go into leg extension. So one leg straightens out, the other stays where it is. Again, you can do this with those feet flat as well. If having those legs up is a bit too much. Beautiful. Imagine you've got a peach underneath your chin and you're giving yourself a double chin. That'll put your neck in a really good position to get some strength. But if it's straining too much, just support your head and neck with your thumbs. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Hug those knees in just for a moment. And then we are going to set up on our side in a side plank position. So we've got a few options here. Forearm goes down. Option 1, your bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Option 2, both legs are out straight, nice and long. Awesome. From here, we're going to curl, bring our other forearm down, rotate into a front plank, to the side, lift the hips as high as you can. Slowly curl back down to the floor and up. So again, you can do these on your knees or your toes. It's a little bit easier. But the goal here is to move slowly, nice and controlled. We don't want to lose control or stability through our hips. Awesome. And remember, you can go from knees to toes to try it out, or you can drop to your knees if you get a little bit fatigued. Awesome. 2 more here. Lift those hips. Last one. Beautiful. Awesome. Coming to a quick child's pose. Reach those arms forward, chest towards the floor. Beautiful. And then we are going to set up on our hands and knees. If you have a booty band, you can grab this now and pop it just below your knees. If not, you don't need one. And then we're going to go into donkey kicks first. So I want you to think about keeping that tailbone tucked under a nice flat lower back. And then we're going to slowly bring one heel up towards the roof and then bring it back down. If you've got a booty band on, just try and trap the band underneath the knee that's on the floor. And that'll stop it from moving too much. Beautiful. Keep that core on, press the floor away, heel towards the roof. We're not going a full leg lift, just a tiny bit to get that booty switched on. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. From here, we're going to straighten out our legs. So maybe take it out of the booty band. And then we're going to draw a big rainbow behind us across our other leg. And then we're coming out to the side as far as we can. Big rainbow across and then coming back. Try and keep your hips as steady as you can. You're probably going to feel this in your other leg. Beautiful. 3. And 1. Awesome. Keep that leg out nice and long. We're going to reach our opposite arm forward into this bird dog position. And then we're going to meet our elbow and knee in the center. Press the floor away. Reach out, keep that lower back flat. Join in the center and reach. Awesome. Super slow, super controlled. Pay attention to the alignment of your spine, your hips, your tailbone. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right, slide that booty band back on both legs. Trap the band underneath your knee and it's donkey kick on the other side. So heel flex, lifting it up towards the roof. Squeezing that roof. Awesome. Mind muscle connection. Keep of that butt cheek. Driving your heel towards the roof. And keep that elbows up under. Good. Just here. Stay nice and steady. Push the floor away. Belly button in. That core nice and engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Slide that leg out of the booty band and bring it out long. Going into our rainbow leg sweep. Out to the side and cross the back. Try not to let your hips move or shift too much. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Press the floor away. Awesome. Team. Big rainbow, big as you can. Breathe. 2. And 1. Amazing. Leave that leg out nice and long. Reach the opposite arm out and join the center. Elbow to knee and breathe. Really push the floor away. Press down towards your hips as we leave the center. Get that ab contraction here. Awesome. 4. 1. All right, take that booty band off and we're going to lie on our back once again. If you need a quick sip of water, please grab it and then lie down. So either keeping your feet planted and knees bent or leaning in a tabletop. We want our back to be nice and flat. Hands behind your ears. We're going to roll up those shoulders. Sweep the arms to your heels. Bring it back and roll down. Nice and controlled. So inhale when your shoulders come to the floor. Exhale as you crunch and sweep. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget about your pelvic floor. Switch that baby on as we crunch. Awesome. Keep that control team. 3 more here. Squeeze through. If you want an extra challenge, you can lengthen your legs out. Put a little extra pressure on that lower core. All right, last one. We hold here and hold for 100. Keep your ribs pressing down. Chin up. Put a peach underneath your chin. Ooh, focus on the breath. Press those ribs down. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Straight into our leg extension. Keeping those shoulders off the floor. You can support your neck if you need to. Exhale as you lower that leg down. Inhale as you come back up. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay here, but bring your shoulders back to the floor. You can do this from feet planted as well. We're going to extend one leg out and we're going to draw big circles out to the side with our toe. So really focusing on keeping your ribs pressing down. If you're feeling a bit too much pressure, pop that other leg on the floor. Now we want to make sure our hips aren't wobbling around or too much. Really focus on that stability through the hips. Going to change direction of the circle now, all right? So changing that direction, going out to the side and up instead. Awesome. Ribs press down, guys. Maybe you can put your hands down there just to check that you are switched on. 3, 2, and 1. Quickly hug your knees into your chest, reset that lower back, then back into tabletop, and circles on the other side. So going out to the side first and sweeping back up. The lower you go with your leg in this, the harder it's going to be. So you can kind of judge your difficulty level here. Amazing. Nice and controlled. Keep your ribs pressing down. All right, change directions for that circle. Out to the side. Beautiful, guys. Breathing out on the hard part. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Hug those knees in one more time. And then set them back up into your tabletop. Bring your arms out to your side. From here, we're going to twist to one side, straighten your legs, tuck back in, and then other side. Straight and tuck. The further you twist, the more challenging it's going to be. And the lower you extend your legs out at, the harder it's going to be. Awesome. 3, really look after that lower back. 2. 1. Awesome. We are almost done here. All right. This time we're going to hug our knees in and we're going to curl the shoulders off the floor. Option 1 is single leg. You extend one leg out, hug the other one in, but keep that little crunch. Option 2 is that you extend both out and then hug back in. All right, so whatever option you are at, single leg or double leg, we're keeping those shoulders off the floor, extending those legs down. You can even do a combo of both if you're somewhere in between those 2 levels. 3, 2, 1. Oh, amazing. All right, coming up into your side plank position. Plant that forearm down, coming up either onto both legs or one knee, one leg. And then slowly rotate through the center in your full plank. Other side and lift those hips up nice and high. Beautiful. Super slow, super controlled movements. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, team, come into a quick child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Let your chest sink towards the floor and take 3 deep breaths for me. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Awesome. All right. Grab your booty band. If you are using one, place it just on the knees and then set up on hands and knees. Tap your band underneath one knee. We're going to flex our foot and then go into those donkey kicks. Heel towards the roof. Press the floor away. Stay nice and stable and active through your arms and your core. Keep your hips super steady. We don't want to see them moving around. And if you feel like you don't really have control, just do smaller range of motion. Don't go up as high. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Same leg. We're going to go out to the side. So if I face forwards, you can kind of see just a really small motion going out towards the side. Against that big bend and making sure we aren't twisting our hips. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slide that leg out of your big bend. Extend it out nice and long and into our rainbow leg sweep. Cross the back and out to the side. Awesome. Really focus on tucking that pelvis under, keeping your hips facing your mat. Beautiful. And coming out to the side as far as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Keep that leg stretched out, going into our bird dog crunch. So reach your other arm out. Feet in the center, press the floor away, really curl the spine and then stretch out. Keeping that lower back flat. We don't want to dump into the back like this. Tuck that pelvis under. Beautiful. Push through the bird in that breathe. You got it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right. Slide that leg back into your booty bend. And we're setting up on the other side. All right. Donkey kicks. Flex the foot, heel towards the roof. Awesome. Keep that foot flexed, push the heel up to the roof. Keep some nice and steady. Good stuff. 3, 2, and 1. All right, out to the side in those fire hydrants. It's a tiny movement. Knee pulls away from your knee. Try and keep those nice. Woo, you got it, team. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Slide that leg out. And we're going into our rainbow. So bring the toe out to the side and across the back. Really control that. Stability. And use your breath as well. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Pausing that leg extended. Reach the other arm out and knee in the middle. Beautiful. Push the floor away. Press the wrists to heels. Nice, guys. Super control. Push through the bird. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take that booty band off. Come back into a nice wide leg and child pose. And then we're going to reach our arms towards one side of the mat so you get a nice side stretch towards that. And the other side. Beautiful. All right. If you've got your booty band, pop it back just below the knees. And we are all going to set up lying on our side. You can go above the knees as well if that's more comfortable for you. All right, we're going to stack heel on top of heel. Get a little hook hand and lock onto your hip bones. And then we're going to roll our hips forward so that we don't cheat. Keep the heels joined together and we're just lifting that knee in a little plan. Sorry, my black leggings are kind of joining in with the floor behind me. But you can see my fingers are with my knee, opening up that knee. We want to avoid swinging the hips back to do this, which is why we're holding them forward. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to lift this whole leg up, straighten out the leg, and then bend it back in. And we've got that constant tension on the band if you're using one. So we don't want to let our knee or shin drop from this height. Don't let that tension on the band ease. We're just kicking it out and tucking the foot back behind us. Good stuff, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to keep our leg lengthened out, flex the heel. Make sure your foot is parallel to the floor, and we're doing little baby pulses. So the smallest movement. Oh my God, the burn. Push, guys, breathe through it. Tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice. All right, let's roll over to the other side. So starting with knees bent, heels stacked, and roll those hips forward. And then lifting that one knee up. Little plans. Awesome. You want to make sure the band's right underneath the knees or right above the knees. So that we're targeting that midpoint of the leg. Awesome. Three, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to lift that leg up, straighten and bend. Straighten, keep that foot flexed, foot parallel to the floor. Not letting that tension go on the band. Keeping it nice and tight. Awesome. Push through the back, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Leg is straight and we're pulsing up and down. Really small pulses. Keep that foot parallel to the floor. Awesome. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. All right, lie on your back for me, team. Band can be below the knees or above. We're going to set up our legs as wide as we can, knees pressing outwards. Make sure your ribs are tucked down so your whole back is flat, and then bring your arms up towards the roof. From here, we're going to roll those hips up. We're going to do 5 half reps at the top. 5, and then come back down, tap the mat. All the way up, 5 pulses, and down. This whole time, we want your ribs to stay down. So because we're reaching up to the sky, think about curling your shoulders and pressing those ribs down. You might not feel like you're coming up as high, but that's all good. Awesome. Drive those hips up. Last one here, so coming up, 5. And down. Beautiful. All right, quick little breather. If you have a booty band, we're going to come up into a glute bridge and we're going to press the knees out against the band. So I'm pressing the knees out, keeping those hips up. If you don't have a booty band, join your feet together, knees out wide, and then roll those hips up in this groggy glute bridge. So wherever you're out, we're focusing on driving those knees out as far as we can, keeping those hips steady. Awesome, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's roll over onto our side again. So we're going to start with those plants. Heels together, roll those hips forward, and the knee lifts up. Using my fingers to show you where my knee's at. Because where I can see, I'm blending in. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Straighten that leg out nice and long. A little bit of tension on the band. And then in and out. Those hips roll forward. Keep tension on the band. 2, and 1. Leg stays out straight, little pulses, up and down, super control. Don't let the band control you. You are controlling the band. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, nice. All right, rolling onto the other side. Heels together, knees together, hips roll forwards and into those plants. Nice. Really control movements up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Straighten that leg out, bending and straight. Nice. Keep that tension on. Keep your hips stacked, foot parallel to the floor. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Legs out straight, pulses up and down. Squeeze the booty. Doing so well, team. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, rolling over into our glute bridge position. Arms up to the sky, curl your shoulders slightly, ribs press down, and we're coming up. 5 pulses, and tap that. 5 pulses, and tap. Awesome, team. Keep reaching for the roof. Awesome. 2 more reps here. Breathe through it. One of my butt cheeks is on fire. And down. Quick little breather. And then we're going into our abduction. So if you have the booty band, lift those hips, press your knees out against that band. And if you don't have your band, into your scrolly glute bridge. Wherever you are at, driving your knees out against that band, keeping the hips locked under. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, amazing, guys. That is it. A little stretch. So take off your booty bands. We're going to start by crossing one ankle over your knee. And then you're going to grab onto that leg and pull it close to you. While we're here, I want you to focus on some deep breaths. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep that tension on so you're getting a stretch the whole way through. Awesome. Let's swap sides. Crossing the ankle over, grabbing onto that knee. Nice. And then hug both of those knees into your chest and just kind of rock side to side or circles. You're also welcome to grab onto your feet or shins and come into that happy baby position. So open up those hips. Beautiful. Roll over onto your hands and knees. We're going to tuck one leg under us with our shin on a bit of a 45-degree angle, and then drag your other leg back to get down into that stretch. And you can also come down to your forearms if you have the mobility to deepen that stretch too. But if that's feeling a bit tight, just stay up on your hands. Take a few deep breaths here. Open up that hip, stretch through the ribs. Then back up onto your hands. Drag that back leg back a little closer. And then we'll swap sides. So tuck the other shin under, drive your leg back, and settle into that stretch. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Back onto your hands and knees. Take those knees nice and wide and sit back in child pose. Then we're going to take your left hand, sweep it through your right armpit, and twist that shoulder up towards the roof. So you get a nice little spine stretch as well. Beautiful. And then over to the other side. Squeeze that arm through and twist. And then back to the center, full child pose, forehead to the floor, and take 3 deep breaths. Breathe into the back, into your ribs, into your belly. Beautiful. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today, team. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll catch you next time.